Hi there, my name is Curtis Fu from Free Universal Love. Today I want to talk to you about a topic that I used to struggle a lot with, and that's self-confidence. I used to be extremely shy and extremely fat. I mean, obese. When I was in elementary school, I weighed over 200 pounds. That's a lot more than I weigh right now, and I was a lot shorter too. I remember in like PE class, we used to have to run a mile. I couldn't even walk that mile. My heart would literally hurt. I was just too fat. I had so many nicknames. People would call me loser, fatso. They would poke me with pencils, and I had no friends. I was very, very lonely, and I hated myself. It took me a long time, but eventually I learned how to love myself, how to gain the confidence that I have today, and I want to share with you how I did it. So, the first step that helped me get confidence was I just decided, I had enough. I can't live this way. I can't keep hating myself, and I can't accept like all these people bullying me, because if I accept what they tell me, that I'm a fatso, that I'm a loser, then that's what I will stay. Like, I can't change that. So I just decided to ignore all that. I wanted to change it all. I wanted to be someone that I'm proud of. I wanted to love myself. So, in the beginning, I tried to emulate people. I tried to copy them. Like, oh, that person is so popular. That person looks so cool. I try to do what they did. Whenever people asked me what music I liked, I would say I liked the same songs as them. I remember they was like, what's your favorite band? Backstreet Boys. I had never even heard of Backstreet Boys. Because back then, I didn't have my own radio, CD player or radio. And in the car, my mom didn't like music, so she just said it was too noisy. So we always kept it off. I didn't even know who the Backstreet Boys were, but I was telling people that's my favorite band. I was just trying to fit in. And then that applied to like every part of my life. I was like, as if I can just fit in, then I'll feel confident. If I can just have some friends, then I'll feel confident. I just wish there was someone to tell me it back then that I don't need any of that to be confident. I just have to be, you just have to accept who you are and be happy about who you are. I mean, that sounds easy, but how you do it is, or how I did it is, I looked at who I was in the mirror. I'm this fat Asian guy. I couldn't really speak English because I had just moved from Taiwan. And that's just who I was. And unless I do something about it, that's just going to be how I am. So I began to want to change my body. I didn't want to be fat anymore. So I took responsibility of my body. I was just like, never again is someone going to call me fatso. And as soon as I made that decision, I changed my eating habits and I started exercising. Fortunately, I had great parents. My mom, she took me to the YMCA and signed me up for basketball. And because I was so big and I was kind of tall for my age, I was naturally good at basketball. I mean, not skill-wise, but I was just so, I had such a big advantage. Like, I was taller than the other kids. So, although I couldn't really dribble, I could get a lot of rebounds. And that was really something I was good at. And so I stuck with it. And I exercised while playing basketball, and I changed my diet. And I remember sixth grade, I lost 35 pounds before, from fifth grade to sixth grade, and I got a lot taller. I went to school, people didn't recognize me. I had just changed my whole body. But even then, people would start talking to me, and people wanted to be my friends because I had made the basketball team, so I was popular. But deep down inside, I still wasn't confident. I still didn't have the self-confidence I have today, but it did help a lot. So something that you can try if you're lacking self-confidence is get really good at something. Or if there's something you're really already good at, do it more often. Because when we're good at something, we automatically feel confident while we're doing that. And so if you just do more of it and take that and apply to other areas of your life, just get better at certain skills, then you just feel more confident. You could be the IT guy or the health guy or the happy guy. You could be known for something and you'll just feel more confident. And so I had gained a little bit of confidence from being good at basketball, but that still wasn't enough. I was really wondering, how can I just be confident with who I am even when I'm not playing basketball? I made a lot of friends while I was the popular kid in school. I wasn't really popular. People just wanted to talk to me and be my friend because, I was on the basketball team and that was the cool thing. But no one really connected with me. I still had this shield. People didn't get to know the real me because I wasn't confident in myself enough that I didn't think anybody would like the real me. And that stopped me from making any real friends. And so my advice to you is, if you really want self-confidence, it can't just come from the outside. While all those things will help, you can change your wardrobe, you can become a better basketball player, have better skills, but it sounds cliche, but it has to come from within. And how you do that is by really looking at yourself. You're unique. However you are, whether you're quiet, maybe you're funny, some people are just more observant. Some people, everybody has their own uniqueness. I have a weird laugh. I used to be embarrassed about my laugh because people would laugh when they heard my laugh. I don't know, something about it. But eventually, I got to be comfortable with who I was. I accepted that my laugh is weird. And once I did that, people would laugh with me instead of at me. You just really have to love your uniqueness. No one else in this world is like you, and that is your gift. That makes you so special. There is no, everybody has to be the same way. If we were all the same way, we would be robots and life would be so boring. You are beautiful in your very own way. And that is what you should be proud of. That is what you should have confidence out of. No one else can be like you. And when you start thinking about it like that, your self-confidence will blow through the roof. You don't have to be like anyone else. Who cares what other people think? You are you. If we were all the same, we would all be robots, and that would be so boring. People love people that are just comfortable with being themselves. So if you can just be comfortable with who you are, your differences, then people will love you for that. And that's when you'll start making real friends, because that's when I started making real friends. I didn't have my first group of close friends until I was in college, because that's when I finally decided, you know what? I'm just going to be myself, and I'm just going to trust that people will truly like me for who I am. And if they don't, then that's fine. I don't want to keep living this fake life, being liked by everyone. I don't need that. What I really need is to be liked by people that truly like me, so I can be myself. I can laugh the way I laugh. I can talk about things that really I enjoy, and they enjoy it with me. And let me just tell you, life has been so amazing since I've gotten in touch with myself, and I want that for you too. Just imagine anything that you like, there's someone else out there that likes the same thing as you. But they don't know who you are, and they can't find you unless you really bring that side of you out. Just let it shine. You like to collect weird little things? Let it show. Then maybe you'll find someone that loves to collect the same weird things. You have to show who you are so that people can find you. Love yourself. Love who you are. Be who you are. You're beautiful in your own way. And people out there want to see you. I want to see you. I love you for who you are. And I am just so looking forward to what you have to offer to this world. If everybody was trying to be the same, there'd be nothing to look forward to. I would just know, oh, that person's exactly like me. There's no excitement. There's no up and downs. Life should be different. Life should be exciting. It's okay to have differences. It's okay to like different things. That's what makes it so much better when you finally meet someone that likes the same things as you. So if you really want to be self-confident, love who you are. Get a sheet of paper and write down things that you love, and write down things that you love about yourself. And love your body. If your body isn't the way you like it, then love yourself enough to get it the way you want. Because our weight, our physical appearance, that's something we can change. If you want to lose weight, that's something you can do. You can get more fit. All you have to do is love your body enough to go exercise. So I really hope this video has helped you out. And if it has, let me know in the comment section down below. And also let me know any other topics that you want me to talk about. Thank you so much for your time. I love you. Bye.